actually the new year.
Happy New
Happy,
Year!
happy new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
New
How's
Year!
2025 so far?
Yeah, 2025.
No
So
escaping
great
it.
to
It's
see you
here.
again.
I know. It's so good to see you guys.
Yes.
Today we are
So,
going to talk about what, Martina? Tell us.
we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions. So, this is always like very controversial when you talk to people, especially here in Austria. Some people are very, very strict. So, they have their resolutions to lose weight, to drink less alcohol, to do more sports, whatever. And then there are other people and say, no, never
Yeah.
ever. Why? So, what's your opinion on it? Do you have New Year's resolutions?
I belong to the no fraction. I really never have New Year's resolutions. But it's true, totally funny because when you go to dance class and you go to yoga class and suddenly every room is so packed, everyone is starting.
Tell me about it. It's like when you go to the indoor swimming pool for when I go for my swim training, I literally skip the first week in January. It's you cannot go there. It's so packed because everyone thinks now it's time.
Yeah. And
It's
then,
new
like
year,
10
new
weeks
me.
after, you just see who is still staying or not.
It's like going down. The numbers are decreasing like day by day.
And
And
that's why
like,
I
and
never
that's
do
what I always
resolution.
say when I talk to people. There's some other people who are training there, and then I say like, in 2 weeks it's gonna be normal again.
Yeah.
Let's wait just 2 or 3 weeks.
And actually, that's why I never do resolutions because I think if you want to do something intentionally, you can do it throughout the whole year, right? You can plan it throughout the whole year. But it's not necessary just to do it like for New Year's and then maybe never just stick to it. So, yeah. When I plan something, I plan it,
As
but not
always, I have
necessarily
no
on New
plan.
Year's.
I am a very new year, new me person, but I forget to do it.
You see?
I'm like, this is going to be my year. I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and then I forget. I'm like, like this is too much pressure. I don't like this. I'm not doing it today. But I do realize I might not sit down intentionally to come up with resolutions or something, but I realize there are some things that come to my mind which I want to kind of do in that year suddenly. I'm like, okay, Ankita, let's do this year. Like, let's become this year. Like, let's shape shift into this year. And then if I look at it eventually, I realize that I've been, subconsciously working towards it rather than intentionally working towards it. So I do see it happening, but I'm not like sitting down and writing a list or like coming up with things that I really want. But because there is so much, I think, energy and charge around of everybody being like, I want to be this year or that year, then it just evokes thoughts within me, which makes me think about things that then come up. But I feel like this year, I just want to be more intentional and I want to give myself direction. So I might actually go that way and sit down and I don't know if it is resolutions, but I will strategize. Let's call it that. I will strategize because I honestly felt like the last year just passed me by a little bit. Like I was like, it came it like a wrecking ball. And I was like, I mean, I'm happy. It was a good year. It eventually turned out, but I was like, this, then that, then this, then that. I would like to have a little bit of a structure to my year, the guardrails. Let's try to focus on these pillars, especially because I feel like some of the bare minimums I really want to do are at the foundation level, and they're coming at autopilot. So I want to dream ahead because I know if I don't have something to look forward to, I will sabotage.
Yeah.
I will ruin things which I won't let happen. So I'm going to do resolutions. I'm actually thinking of vision boarding as well this year, which should be fun. And I am planning to do it like I'm planning to do it the whole thing in an environment because January here is so not nice, so gloomy. So, like January in India is always like it's about to winter is ending. Here the winter is starting. It's so cold.
Europe is like winter is coming again for another 3 months.
It never ends. It really never ends. Oh, why? Why am I so cold always? And it is so gloomy. And you don't have Christmas to look forward to.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's the real
that's
problem. That's the
actually,
real problem.
yeah, same. Winter
I
gets really hard when you don't have those festivals to look forward to.
January. January is like the worst month for me. It's like February is
exactly
then getting better, but January is
Yeah.
just a little
Well,
better.
same. February, I'm really like, I want it to end now.
Especially if
I'm
you're
done.
single, right? Feb becomes really hard. Like people
Yeah.
are suddenly.
Oh, true. It's a
It's all
mean,
about
mean, 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 mean
right, right.
month.
It can be quite mean. Then it's suddenly March and you have like Easter, Paddy days and stuff to look forward to and stuff. Like at least you can start thinking about those things. Or look at the fact that there will be a summer eventually. Eventually,
No,
one
and it's
day.
getting a little warmer, and usually not every year, but usually it's getting a little warmer, and the days are longer.
Brighter.
This is like what helps me a lot because
True.
it's when it's so dark, like then you can look forward to okay, it's getting a little, the days are getting a little bit longer, a little. It's, yeah,
I know
help.
exactly what you mean. But since I moved to Dublin, right, I recognize that there's a seasonal nature to everything here, which makes a lot of sense because of the way environment is, way people is, where things are, where holidays are. But if I don't do that strategy bit right, every year on a bank holiday, I'm like, what do I do now? Because everybody had planned like months in advance on what they wanted to do. I will not let that happen this year. I just banged my fist on the thing in case you people didn't see.
We might
No.
remind you.
I'm very determined. Let's see how it goes. Because I might forget.
Yeah, that's why we're going to remind you. Like, if you forget, we just remember your vision
Remember
board.
all that long speech you gave about what you want.
How is it
But I'm
going?
prepared. I'm quite prepared. So I bought this. I went to this event where they were doing vision boarding a few months ago already, but I was too busy chatting there, so I didn't make my vision board. But I have the materials. So I have the board. I have the book. I have the scissors. I have the glue. I have everything. I got sparkle pens. I. So
Everything there here beside me.
Martina, you don't know how crazy I am because the scissors that they gave were not nice scissors. I don't know what they were.
You
So,
need
so
to buy
there I
those. Those are the best. They are exact. They're for children. They are
yeah.
small and they cut amazingly good. It's really. I have
I don't
them.
like
I use
these
them
ones. I
this
like the
more
other
than
ones.
10 years, and they're really. They're the best, and they are like €1 a piece or something like this. Really, really cheap. I
So
should
I
have
think
brought
these
some.
are the ones they gave me, and my ADHD hands couldn't cut it properly with that. I'm like, this is not
No,
sharp
they
enough.
are amazing. Amazing.
So then I
Children
got
learn
another
with
scissors.
these.
And I've prepared also in the sense that I have a music list ready, which will motivate me. I have my cozy area ready where I'm going to sit and do this. Like I have my lighting, I have my music, I have my snacks. I am very prepared and determined. I will do this year.
So the preparation is set up, but
It is.
But it
It is.
sounds cool.
Like
I also do it. So, but I basically don't do it like for New Year vision board or dream board thing. I made one a few months ago, but I think now it's maybe it's a good time to reevaluate. Yeah, like
yeah.
because I have the a cork one where you can pin those pictures on, which is amazing because you can change that, and you should change from time to time.
ah,
I can do some kind of evaluation, and I like, okay, I can put something down, I can add something and stuff like this. So, yeah,
Martina
Looking
has
at
the
me.
efficient way of vision boarding.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
She does. She's the most efficient person I know. She's like, I'm not wasting time like this. Let me tell you how it's none of that whatever flowery shit that she was talking about. No, but I like this idea. I think my struggle is to actually come up with the things I want to do rather than everything else. So I'm just making myself enjoy the process, so I
Yeah,
stay in it long enough for something to come, right? Because for me, the process is to realize what I actually want to do. But when you have surety about what you want to do, you can just flip things around, like you were saying,
yeah,
Martina, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way to do it.
pretty
And
cool.
I think I'm getting some magazines to cut something out
Yeah.
of them,
Yeah.
because sometimes I look for pictures on the internet, which is also nice. And I've
Hmm.
also done some cool stuff and photoshopped myself into
Ooh.
pictures. You know, because there
Ah,
is this cool hotel
which is really effective.
in Singapore which has this infinity pool on top. That's very expensive. I always forget the name, but
The
I
one
found,
in Singapore,
yeah,
Merlion one, right? What is it called?
no,
I've
no.
been there. It's really nice. The
Yeah,
infinity pool at Singapore is really nice. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I actually looked for a picture, and then I photoshopped myself on a beside
On
the
the
pool.
Marina Bay Lion chilling on the
Yeah,
infinity
it's
pool.
Marina Bay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really cool.
It
Okay, this is
sounds
maybe
very
something to
humbling.
try.
Hi. And I also photoshopped myself in a in the first class of an airplane, like,
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
stuff like this. It's really helpful. So if you are like want
Basically,
to
I need to
manifest
learn
stuff like
Photoshop.
this, and it's easier because when you see it, you see yourself there. It's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Next
actually fun.
class, Martina is teaching us how to Photoshop.
I was like, this is really next level vision
No,
board.
I'm not the most professional Photoshop person, but when you like look at it
Yeah,
from
but
like
you,
1 or 2 meters, it's okay. You don't see it, so
It's for
it's
you to be able to see yourself,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, just
And
you
it's
see
just that
yourself in
it's
there.
really yourself in the same picture. Yeah.
You know what I
Hmm.
do? So all of these places have like filters on TikTok and Instagram, etc. So I just click myself with that
Yeah,
filter, so I feel like I'm in that thing happening. So it's almost like Photoshop, but it's more
But
influential.
that's also a cool idea.
is it right?
Yeah.
Oh, I get ideas with you
Learn
too here.
something.
Because I think I just did a vision board once, really during the yoga teacher training, and well, not belonging to the teacher training, but we had we had kind of an event where we were doing vision boards, and I don't even remember what I put on the board by now.
You have to check it. Do you have it? Do you
Yeah, I
still
was
have it?
like, what was on the board?
You
I
have
have
to
to
check
take
it.
it.
You have to, I'm sure lots of the things have already you
There
have
were
already
things, yeah.
updated them. Yeah, yeah,
Martina,
that's
do you
cool.
look at your board after it's created, or do you like hide it somewhere or something?
No, I look
What's
at
your
it.
process? You look at it, okay?
I look at it. I have
Clearly,
it
Thana, you did.
like beside my dining table, and I look
Yeah.
at it like when I'm sitting there, when I walk past it and stuff like this. Yeah,
Mm.
you're supposed to look at it.
Yeah,
You're
you
supposed
have to,
to look
right?
at it.
So
Yeah.
just have the image
And you
coming to
also
you.
should change things around. Not every day, but you should change
Yeah.
things around because it helps. Because first your dreams and your wishes change, but also like to get you to look again. Because if it's always the same, you're kind of used to it because you don't look at your paintings in your home anymore because you know how they look like.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah,
change things, then you start looking again. Mm?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see how we do with this. Interesting.
yeah, this is.
That's really cool. I love doing it. I really like doing it. I also put on some music and stuff, but it's nice. But I'm a very creative person. I like to cut things. I like to
Yeah.
like it's nice for me cutting things.
It's like cutting people. Like, get out of my life now. Bye.
Oh,
Boundaries.
Yeah.
But I'm actually very good at cutting stuff because you know when you have to like flick your wrist to get to that
Yeah.
corner with your scissors. I'm so proud of it. That's why I need the right tools to do my stuff. It's
Then
just
get
like
the right tools.
I have them now. That's what I was saying, right? That scissor was not working for me. I now have the scissor I
Yeah,
need.
you have to have the right tools. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, maybe this year do a vision board. Now we're
Yes.
getting ideas.
It'll be so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But but you do vision boards, right? You don't do like mind movies because you
What's
could
that?
also do mind
Yeah,
movies. Never
yeah,
like
That's like visualization, you're saying.
yeah, but you can like do a whole put it together to a whole movie that you
yeah.
can
And
like
like a short
rewatch.
movie, and you have some music in the background, and then you see it.
Yeah.
Like that's what some people do.
Basically, so the same clips virtually in a
Yeah,
video
like
format.
pictures and pictures with you in it, and whatever your dreams
Yeah.
are, you can do it, put it in a movie, and then like,
Watch the
I have
movie
never
before
done
you go
that.
to bed.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to love this, aren't I? This is going to be so much fun. Oh God, yeah.
But this is not for me. This is not fun doing it on the computer. I'm more like I need to touch it and do
You need to
it.
touch it, right?
Like
You just, yeah.
it's a different energy if you do it on the computer or if you like really cut it out and stick it somewhere or pin it somewhere and write something and stuff like this.
Yeah, me too. I think I need to like have it like on my hands, right? It's like
Yeah,
really all the haptics
same for me.
people
Yeah,
having it. But I'm asking myself because I never tried the Mind movie. But there are people doing it, and I was just reading about it. But I was thinking about maybe trying it once just to see if the visual effect of a movie is making a difference. Like because sometimes it make maybe it could, right? So
yeah, yeah,
because you really have the moving pictures.
And it's also variety, right? The same thing in different forms, getting like you were
yeah.
saying, Martina, if it becomes the same thing over and over, uh, you could use another way of reinforcing it for your
Mm.
brain.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So this might be interesting to try.
Yeah.
What the
So we
different
have
variations.
we have what resolutions, we have vision boards, we have mind mapping. What else do people do New Year's times?
As a mind memory is mind movies.
Mind, sorry, mind
Yeah, yeah,
movies.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think when people have resolutions, you have to be very careful so you don't have to put yourself under pressure too much
That's
because
true.
like people are like it's I don't know when they want to lose weight and then they are like I am going to eat no sugar at all. I am going to do some training
Yeah.
4 or 5 days a week. I am whatever they are doing, meditate, start meditating and whatever. And I think then it's too much because you have to be really, really careful because that's the reason why people stop doing it. You
Yeah.
cannot, when
Yeah.
you don't train regularly, you cannot go to a fitness center or to
No.
wherever and do sports 5 days a week. You cannot do it. It's not, you have to create the habit and just like just, I do it once a week. And maybe sometimes you can do it even twice a week and then you can level up.
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
breaking
like
it down to like more realistic goals,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
and
you
hold
can
it
really
lightly.
fulfill
Like
them.
this is the range that I want to do. 2 to 3 sessions or something, and it
yeah,
doesn't have to be
yeah,
one kind of
yeah.
Yeah.
thing. Or
And
like
not
for me,
every,
I need variety. I will get bored. I need options, but I
yeah.
know a lot of people like to do only one thing, so it's very important. Yeah,
Yeah, and not all at the same time, not like
Yeah.
no sugar, no fat, lots of sports and everything and it's not going to work. You cannot if you do this to yourself, you program yourself for failure.
exactly.
It's
And
not
a lot of
Yeah.
the resolutions are actually projects. So they have different phases. For a lot of them, you need to first get the details and understand for yourself and then break it down into actual things and
yeah,
phases that need to be achieved rather than, oh, I'm losing 5 kgs. What does that actually mean for you in your lifestyle, in
yeah,
your way of showing
yeah,
Yeah.
up, and what you eat and what you exercise? How do you actually want to do it? So many things get like captured in that one
yeah,
sentence of
yeah, yeah,
resolution.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just when you plan to do too much, you're just getting frustrated
yeah,
when
yeah.
things don't work
Yeah,
out,
because
right?
like
Or
you
when you just
train
miss one
yourself
thing.
for failure.
Yeah.
You do it to
exactly.
yourself, and that's absolutely not necessary
Yeah.
because you can like set a different goal on a lower level, which is totally fine, and then you succeed. And this is like make something
Yeah,
totally different in your mind. Yeah, and this is what lots of people forget, and it's not, especially when it comes to losing weight, it's not about being there as fast as possible. It's about the consistency you need to
Sustain.
get into,
Yeah.
and you need to sustain it. Then it's not just I do sports 5 times a week for 3 months and then and I eat no sugar. But you have to
You
keep
stop.
the habits.
Yeah.
Because you stop and then you gain all that weight back and you
Yeah,
feel even worse because you've now lost that starter motivation as well. You are
yeah,
worse off than you were before, and your mindset is also impacted.
yeah,
Because I think what you said is so important, Martina. Like, you have to be careful about your resolutions as well, because if you don't set them right and you immediately fail because you were like, I'm going to do sports 5 times a week, but you missed once, and you're not coming from the right, and that's already just like the third week of of the year, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
I'm already a failure for the rest of the year, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
that will impact so much if
yeah.
you're not mentally strong enough, if you're not prepared, and for just stupid reasons. Yeah, no,
Yeah, and you would
that's not
just
done.
give up
Yeah,
because you just set the goal too high.
but
Yeah.
not only you don't only give up in this, you are
You give
much
up
more
on other
likely
Yeah.
things
to
as
give
well.
up in other things as well because
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
train your mind like I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. And why would you
yeah,
do this? Like set a different goal. It's like I'm going to the gym, I don't know, once a week and I don't eat sugar 2 days a week or something like this. It's like and then
yeah. Like, if I eat it once, I'm not eating it again, or something
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah, something you can easily achieve, and then you will your mindset will get strong, and then you will be able to go to the gym twice a week
yeah,
and stuff like this. And then you program yourself with i'm I'm good at it, I will win, I win it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And it's like you do it to yourself. Why? It's like, or people who want to stop smoking, it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe they say I smoke less, or I don't
whole
smoke at
time.
home anymore. Yeah, like the baby steps. That's totally fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's what is most important is for me personally is to keep myself going how I can rather than how the rest of the world thinks it
yeah,
should be,
Yeah.
right? And for that, you always need a little bit of clarity for yourself, which is
yeah,
why I want to do this free vision boards and resolutions and strategize what I was talking about, right? But when it comes to actual, I'm actually pretty bad at it. I don't really have goals. I'm like, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm too lazy, crazy. I'm like, I don't care as much about it, even if I actually care. But that's also because I failed so often
yeah,
before, and I set myself for that. So every time I had a goal and I didn't achieve it, I was feeling all those things that
yeah.
we just discussed.
That's true.
So yeah, because I was doing it like an amateur, not like a pro. So
Yeah,
I will do it better now.
and that's very simple. No one
Exactly.
cares. It's your life. It's your goals. You can choose which goals you are setting for your life. So set goals which are easy to achieve at the beginning.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. And going to
Yeah.
the gym once a week is much better than going there never. Yeah.
And if it's not a gym, home workout. I will
Yeah.
exercise like
Yeah.
10-minute YouTube workout every day. Something like
Yeah.
that. Or once a week.
Whatever it is. So it's like, but start with something very, very small, and then
Yeah.
you get the much more, you gain motivation when you achieve it.
And you build
Yes.
that momentum. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Good
So
idea.
what are we vision boarding
Oh, the key.
for the
I
new
think
year?
for me personally, a vision board or my vision board is like there is all the cool and crazy stuff on it. Like I said, it's like traveling first class and everything, which is really, really crazy. So it's not like goals like the huge. Those are the
Mm.
huge goals, and I don't know
The
when they
stretch
are going
one. Yeah.
when they
The
are going
Philipsy
to
one.
happen. But that these other things are like then you have like smaller goals on the way, so you walk in that direction basically.
Yeah.
This is different. Like a resolution for me would be, so I also don't do resolutions because I change things and I do things when I think it's necessary and not because it's
Yeah.
the time of the year.
Not just because it's
But
new
a
year.
resolution for me would be something smaller which I can achieve earlier. Like
Stepping
it's like
stone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, and the
Nice.
vision board is basically for everything I dream of.
yeah,
Yeah,
true. Yeah, the vision board is more like a
and it
life plan, actually.
yeah, and it's not. I don't care if it's realistic, and if it's realistic in the next 2 years to achieve, or in the next 10 years, or whatever. So if I feel I want to
It's like
own
your
a big house somewhere, wherever, then I
Yeah,
put it on the vision board. Yeah,
it's like your dream life, right? Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
the
Yeah,
dream
it's the
stuff. Yeah.
lifestyle. It's about the dream
Yeah.
lifestyle you want to have,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, the
Nice.
car, everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Like even all your like the things you would see in your dream life meditations and stuff like that. That's going to be
yeah,
so fun.
yeah.
What are you going to put on your board, Khan?
yeah. I'm really like thinking what I'm going to put on it.
Martina's given some ideas, which are obviously not
Yeah.
mine. I'm also sitting on that Marina Bay Infinity Pool. I'm doing business class. I'm showing myself in my dream house, so that's there. I'm
Yeah.
also showing the my dream wedding that's happening, and I have a trip that I want to do to Bora Bora with my girls, so that's going to happen. I have 5 things.
Yeah,
I
but I
have
think me. So I also think like going through the
with
four
me the
pillars
UPS, but
of
yeah,
like wealth, health, and relationships and purpose, and just
that
getting
would
the
also
four
be
pillars
yeah
on
the
it.
pillow stuff.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm, I'm so excited. I can already see so many more things. I need a pen and paper because I don't
Yeah,
have enough
I'm more like, oh, I need a lot of magazines to cut things out.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm also like
mm,
I came to this earlier last I did with printed pictures. It's which is
mhm.
also it's easy nowadays. You go on the internet, you can
Yeah,
look
okay,
at
yeah,
pictures. But I think it's like I feel at the moment I feel like I would more love to have a magazine and cut it out. And the best
yeah,
even would be to go and see those houses in real life, to walk into these
yeah,
houses and stuff like this. Yeah. Yeah, or to see the cars and try the jewelry on and sit in first class next time we travel down. I'm going to sit there. You have to take a picture, a real picture.
definitely. I'm just like, oh, just get some travel magazines and just get.
And we're going to stay there until someone comes. You are on my in my seat.
and they're all confused. Oh wait, am I? Am I? Am I? And then you sit and click your picture. I mean, oh sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah, but actually, yes, they're like our weddings, the big dream weddings.
Exactly.
Everything.
No,
And then
I don't want it to be too big. I just want it to be the way I like it.
yeah, your version of your big
Yeah,
wedding.
yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, that would be fun. Because the
I,
next thing is right after you put it all together, then come all the inner work that you have to do, the things that you're resisting, the thing that you have to overcome, the things that are
but they will come
making
up.
you
They will
question
come
it.
up.
They will
That's the
come
cool
up
thing
exactly.
when
So
you
you are
work
Yeah,
on
getting
this.
ready for
And
it.
it's like
Yeah,
it's never going to happen, and then you know, okay, there is something. Why, when I look at it, why do I think, why is it not natural for me seeing me
exactly.
sitting there, or being there? Why
yeah,
does this thought pop up into my mind? So it makes it easier. Yeah.
Exactly. What are the things keeping me from it?
Yeah. Yeah. And we should also do some pictures of our retreats and stuff. I think a book. I also need
Book,
to put some.
retreats, meeting in person. We need to do a vision board for our podcast. Yeah.
I think about the vision board is just like you put on the stuff and you shouldn't think too much about how
No,
you get there,
no,
right?
How
It's
is
just,
no,
yeah,
everything?
because
no,
it's about the big things.
yeah, it's just the vision and then
It's not
surrender
the
to whatever, however the house coming.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How is not your problem, but you
No,
have
No,
to deal with the resistances that are coming of
yeah,
from you
yeah,
being there. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
and stopping the thought of, okay, this is the vision, but how do I get there?
No,
No.
And just
no,
letting it come to you
That's also a
just
resistance. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
and do
yeah.
what you think you have to do, but
Where you can,
well,
when you
you
can.
still have to
Yeah.
do something. But
Yeah,
If
you
you
always
get
have
rid
to
of
take
the
some aligned action. Yeah.
yeah, but I think it's not a, it's also it's not that much about the action. You have to really work on the resistance which is coming up, on your limiting beliefs. If you eliminate them,
mm,
But
everything
that's the
when
action then, Martina. That's the
hmm?
action itself, right? You
Yeah,
working on the
it's not
relative
a
is the
specific
action.
action. That's not. I don't know.
No,
I'm waiting
yeah.
for
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
person to contact me, or I need to go to a special meeting. Of course, when you feel like going to a
when you don't
network
have the
meeting or
reason
whatever,
to
then
do
you
that.
go there because you feel like you should be there. But it's not like I don't feel like going it, but I have to go there because there will be people which I need in my life.
Yeah,
No, if
no.
you don't
Yeah.
feel like it, it's not. There will be no one which you need in your life. So I think it's like it's just go with the flow, and the vision board for me is really just about anything. Who cares? Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be
yeah,
fun.
so cool. I'm already
Okay.
thinking of the magazines I'm buying.
Going to get magazines, yeah.
And I'm thinking how I'm going to take that Photoshop tutorial to bring. Do I have
No,
pictures
you
to
can
put
do it with
myself?
Canva. You can do it with Canva,
Yeah, you
Ankita.
can do it
Do
with
it with
Canva.
Canva.
Mm, got it. I don't like Canva anymore. I do that Adobe one, which is more dope. It has colors
Yeah,
that
you
I
can
like.
also. Yeah,
Hey, well, you can just do it with, yeah.
wherever you want. You just need a
Thank
program
you
where
so
you can do
much.
something with pictures. So
So we're doing this as well.
So, then I
it's
guess we're ready to get our magazines and our photoshopping.
yeah.
The right scissors.
Right,
I have
scissors.
like several. I'm prepared. Lots of favorite stuff. Glitter. I can glitter everything.
I got those, what is it, washi tapes, those cute border
Yeah,
tapes,
yeah,
and then I
yeah.
have these markers and highlighters in the colors I like, and I have glitters, and I have,
Glitter
and also
pens.
what,
Everything.
and I have
I'm
an
prepared.
organizer for all my stationery now on its way, so it's all going to get organized. I'll have a whole corner. That's going to be so
Yeah,
much
that's
fun.
nice. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying this process. This is going to be fun.
I would like to just get the mag.
Tan wants to get out
I
now.
want to go get the magazines now.
Can we do it already?
We are skipping sports today, by the way, because we don't have time.
But Han, did you think of all the things you want to put?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. That's why I was like, oh, I have to get some travel magazines and some wedding magazines and ah, and some nice house pictures.
Yeah, lifestyle magazines.
Lifestyle magazines, yeah.
Yeah.
That's also why I don't know if you know there are some series or documentaries on Amazon and Netflix and wherever where you can see those really cool houses. Yeah, like their real estate series and you can see all those really cool houses and I love to watch them. It's like $60 million house and some. Oh, okay, but
Oh,
it's
that's
nice
nice.
because it's also it's a different way of seeing those things. Yeah, and
Mm.
like yeah, you do whatever you like to do. So that's also a very good option. So nowadays it's easy. It's easy to do to build your dreams and build your visions and
Yeah.
have those things.
If you start looking at it intentionally, you can do anything, right? My brain is really, really, really working hard towards this. So I'm like, the second we close this podcast, I'm going to be getting busy with it.
So then
Hopefully, I
maybe
can
we close.
sustain. I think
Maybe.
so. Yeah. We should let the others also use this energy and,
Yeah,
maybe
definitely, guys.
inspire
Get
to
out
list of
there.
the things you want.
This is
Yes.
like the start.
And share with us below what you actually are thinking of putting in your dream life vision board on your whatever resolutions, whatever you use to get yourself
And
in
if you
this
need
spirit.
some equipment ideas, just let us know.
Clearly, we have a lot of options here. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. I hope you guys took something, some nice ideas, some nice possibilities, some options that will keep you going. Share in the comments below. We would love to know if you think this will help somebody. Maybe your friend needs a little motivation. Share it with them, and let us know in the comments below what you want to hear next related to this as well. Like, do you want to see our vision boards? Do you want to see what Khan puts? What photos she uses? Do you want to see Martina's corkboard? I don't know what mine will look like, but do you really want to know?
I
Let us
also
know
don't
in
know
the
what mine will
comments.
look like.
This is going to be so exciting, and maybe we can keep. If you are interested enough, and if you ask for it enough, maybe we can do a follow-up session where we actually talk about what it is on it or something. But you have to demand it, otherwise we won't do it. Right, girls? Yeah, they're silent. Let's see. But as always, thank you so much for listening. This has been me, Ankita,
And Tan.
And Martina. And we are
and we are two girls.
San. I'll let you go first.
Like, so you already see it here. No, no. So we are three girls.
One mic.
And we are working on banana ice cream. As always. But it's really, really
It's
cold
the
outside.
winter.
But Martina ate it yesterday, I'm pretty sure.
No, Martina did not eat it yesterday.
But she
But
has it in
maybe
her
today.
freezer.
While I'm doing
She
my
has it
vision
in the
board,
freezer.
while I'm doing my vision board, I can have some banana ice cream. That's an
I
amazing
was like,
idea.
yeah, put the banana ice cream on the vision board just.
Yeah. Maybe each one of
I
us
love
should
it.
put it on the vision board to make sure
I
that we
mean,
have
you are
it.
closer already because you have bananas in the freezer.
Yeah, very close. Yes.
Love it.
So,
Thank you, everyone.
Guys,
see you soon. Bye.
bye.
Bye.